And we're live.
We're live?
We're live.
Wait, you know what time it is? I haven't done that forever, man. God. So we're long overdue is the name of the live stream, and I think it's appropriate name there, Reggie.
I think so too. Where have you been?
Well, I'm working. I assume you're still doing landscaping.
Always. I'll forever do
Always.
landscaping. Always.
Right. Yeah, that's probably the big question in the room is like, where have we been? What have we been up to? But we wanted to do this live stream today. We had a little debate the other day, and we kind of thought it would be fun to do it live. And that debate is, are electric motorcycles necessary?
Oh, it's not a debate, dude. I won that argument. They're completely unnecessary.
They are.
Motorcycles in general are unnecessary.
You need wind therapy in your life there, sir. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I don't see why do we have electric vehicles? Electric car makes sense. Electric motorcycle does not.
Have you ridden an electric motorcycle?
Yes, it's called Power Wheels.
That doesn't count.
I'm riding an electric scooter. Does that count? About the same thing?
No. All right, first off, your typical, there's a bike here in town. It's called the Zero. They sell. It's a great motorcycle. At highway speed, you can literally do about 100-mile range. What more do you need?
The ability to, once I get to the 100-mile stop, refuel in less than 2 minutes and continue down the road.
No, it's like an 11-hour charge time.
Exactly, and there lies the problem.
They'll fix that.
No, that's what they say. Oh, they'll fix that. There's no point in electric vehicles. There is no point in an electric motorcycle. A motorcycle is supposed to be about freedom, the freedom of the road, the wind in your hair, not about helping the environment.
All right, first off, you get around 300 to 400,000 miles out of a battery. Second off, they're developing ways to have interchangeable batteries, so you'll eventually be able to go to the gas station to swap out a battery for another one.
I don't see it happening.
Oh, geez. Thirdly, most people don't ride a bike more than 50 miles.
Okay. Yeah, whoa, wait. I was actually doing something while you were rambling on.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm right. No, I'm not. Once again,
hell yeah.
The rumble of the bike, the rumble of the V-twin, or the scream of an inline four, it's all gone. All you have is this whining noise.
Most of everyone that rides bikes these days got Cenas in their damn helmets. They don't hear the bike. They're just listening to their tunes. They're talking to someone.
I'm talking about real bikers, not these wannabe bikers.
Oh, God. They're all bikers.
Dude, I am telling you, electric bikes are retarded. Ooh, I said
no,
that word. Electric bikes are dumb. Yeah, you're right. I can't. Electric bikes are dumb. Look, first of all, they cost way too much. I mean, you got Harley's making a $30,000 electric bike. Who's buying that?
I haven't seen it yet, and I work right next to a Harley dealership.
You haven't seen it? You've seen pictures of it, though, right?
Yeah. I've seen reviews and pictures and stuff, but it's a little overpriced.
Nobody's buying
Harley.
that.
All Harleys are overpriced, unless you buy like a 1996 Sportster.
Well, Harley has to sell their bikes overpriced because nobody's buying them. I shouldn't say nobody's buying them. I should say that their customers are dying.
Well, I mean, you get customers that say stuff like, "Why don't they make the Dyna anymore?" And I mean, the only response you have to that is because no one bought it. I mean, what else do you say? Back to electric bikes. All right, first off, all the torque in the world. You don't have to wait for that power band. It's all there.
Okay, that's fine. You're right. There is instant torque. But if I say let's say we do a race, I will ride a 50cc. Wait, is it 50cc? Is the Grom 50 or 150? I'll ride a Honda Grom.
125.
125. I'll ride a Honda Grom from Arizona to Florida. I'll race you on your zero break. Let's see who gets there first.
Well, that's not fair. Oh, wait. Do I get interchangeable batteries?
But do they have interchangeable batteries right now?
Not yet.
Okay, then. You can't even do like a proper road trip. You can't. Literally, all it is a vehicle to go get, like, your wife sends you to go get her some tampons.
Most people buy a motorcycle for commuting, not for traveling. When I travel, I want cup holders and AC. Miserable being on the interstate.
If that was the case, then why did they make touring bikes?
What's that?
Touring bikes.
Because some people think that's fun. And those people can have that. I don't know. I'll put that shit on a trailer.
What's the furthest you've ever ridden on two wheels?
Round trip or just one way?
One way.
Like 300 miles.
So you've done a 600-mile round trip?
Yeah.
How was that?
Miserable.
I think we found another topic. So you're saying you would not ride, like, let's say I hit you up and I was like, hey, why don't you fly down to Florida? The day you get here, we'll get two really nice touring bikes and we will ride wherever we want to go. No plan. We'll just ride until we get to wherever it is. Are you down for that?
I bet there's a bar right down the street. Let's go. Man, that sounds like a good time. You rent the Harleys? What are we doing? Let's get in the slingshot. We'll take turns being the designated driver.
Yeah, so you're not even down for a road trip.
I mean, I'll put it on a trailer, and then when we get to the destination, let's go ride and see stuff and do things. But then after that, when you get back on the interstate, is boring.
I actually have to agree with you. I think the road trip thing is way, way overrated. I would much rather just trailer whatever it is I'm riding, like you said, get to my destination so I'm not sick of riding when I get there, and enjoy my destination.
Yes. I am not part of the, what it's called, the iron butt.
What they call it?
That's like when you go like coast to coast.
Why would you do that? You have airplanes.
So you get the patch. Oh man, way quicker. I think like total airtime is like 4 hours and 30 minutes. Worth it.
Is that that doesn't sound right. Iron butt for going coast to coast? This doesn't sound right.
It's either coast to coast or it's either Canada to Mexico or California to Florida or whatever. It's one or the other.
Iron butt. The iron butt.
You Google an iron butt, you better be careful with your search history.
Do you notice I didn't automatically screen share any of this? Whoa! Don't go to images. Don't go to images. No, I guess they have different thing. They have a 1,000 miles in less than 24 hours. They call that the saddle sore.
Saddle sore. That's a long way.
1,500 miles in less than 36 hours. That's the bun burner. 1,500.
Burner.
You know what? These all sound like NASCAR races. The saddle sore 1,000.
Brought to you by Winston.
The saddle sore 16K, which is 1,600 kilometers in less than 24 hours outside the U.S. Then there's a Bun Burner Gold. Oh, the National Park Tour Series. That's what we should do. Visit at least 50 national parks in at least 25 states. I wouldn't really call it. Wait, do you have there's no time limit either.
No.
How do you prove that you visited these? You have to pay for this stuff too.
Well, yeah.
Why would I want to pay for
it? No one's giving that shit out for free.
Wait a second. How much is the saddle sore end up costing you? The saddle
it's like a $20 patch.
25 tips, Google Maps. If I just ride 1,000 miles of circle in my neighborhood, does that count?
I guess. I mean, that'd be...
Did you just fart?
No, it's the door.
Oh. Oh, what are you sitting in?
My razor.
Oh, man, that's a nice piece of kit. Would you buy an electric razor and not the
Ooh,
one to shave your face?
they have they have an electric utility. It's the Polaris. What is it? Darn it! It's not the General. It's the Ranger. Polaris Ranger EV. It's got like 6 batteries in it. They're huge. Does like 35. But there is a sand truck that just went to the drags in Glamis, and it was whooping everyone. Was going up the hills. Was having a good old time. Had a Tesla motor in it. Pretty
Oh,
badass.
oh, does it have the? Oh, it probably has a way bigger range.
Well, I don't know. I never got to talk to him. I just saw a video on it.
Well, that's not fair, dude. I could show up in Glass with a razor with a Mustang motor in it, and I'd beat everybody.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It was in a trophy truck though. It wasn't in a racer. It was in a trophy truck.
Why would you wait? You must have serious dough to take a Tesla motor and drop it.
Maybe it was an accident. Like it was a totaled Tesla.
Where did they mount the batteries?
The batteries on the Tesla are mounted under the floorboard.
Right. How would you mount it in a Razor scooter and be safe with all those jumps and stuff you're doing in one?
Wait. These aren't scooters, first off.
I meant Razor
Polaris Racer.
Yeah.
Polaris Racer. I don't know. That'd probably be too much weight. There has been a guy that put what is it? A Subaru engine in there. It was a turbo Shuby.
I feel like people have too much money to do things.
Well, I mean, you don't get to take it with you. Shit, spend it.
Right? Yeah, but why would you put a Subi motor in a what? If you could take what you're in right now and drop a motor in it, what would you drop in it?
Oh God, probably
7.3.
I mean, any motor?
7.3
no.
Ford diesel.
No. Oh my God, roll coal. Might as well just get a Cummins in. Shit. No, I'd probably do like a Honda 6-cylinder turbocharged. Be like 360 to the wheel. I mean, this thing's already. Oh my God, you're chewing in the mic.
No, I was giving the dog a vanilla wafer to leave me alone. It somehow snuck in.
Sure. This one here puts out 168 to the wheel. It does 84 at half throttle, or 83 is where it tops out. It'll go up to like 87 for a second. It goes back down. It's plenty fast off-road. On-road, it definitely could be faster, but off-road, this thing's amazing.
Wait, it goes 87 miles an hour?
It can. It's limited to 83, but it'll go past it for a second and then drop back down.
How much faster do you want to go on-road with that thing?
I don't know. I mean,
wait,
130?
Can you drive that on the road?
Yeah, here in Arizona, I can make it street legal.
Dude, you need to do that.
I got a plate.
Got a plate holder and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you do that in Arizona?
They like money. They'll take it. There's a lot of places for us to ride. Hey, I'm going to grab a beer. You want one?
Yeah, grab me one while you're out.
All right, hold on.
All right. Well, while he's gone, it just seems to me like he could have grabbed that beer before he left. But like I was saying, Polaris, Razor, slingshot, and hey, what happened to your 4-wheeler?
I sold it to my buddy. You remember Fiasco that was doing the parodies with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the chubby one or the skinny one?
No, not the guys that were doing the drinking ones. The guy I was telling stories with.
Oh yeah, you sold it to him?
Yeah.
Is it still alive? Did he wreck it?
No. He got it up and running just recently. It's set for about a year. Did the carb work, put a new stator, new ECU, and fucker rips again.
You ever gonna get another one?
No, I'll just ride that one. He'll let me. It's like having a quad without all the maintenance. I'll take it. All right, back to electric bikes there, buddy. Getting
All
off
right.
subject.
Why? I can't help it, dude. It's a mute point.
For commuting purposes, it's perfect. If not perfect, it's better. One, you can be a ninja. You can go through neighborhoods at stupid speeds, and you're not going to piss anyone off unless they see you. And by the time they see you, it's too late. You know. Two, it's better for the environment. All right.
That's what they say.
And well, it costs you less. How's that? It's better for your pocketbook.
Oh, okay. I can agree with that. But all right. Let me counter your stuff right there. So you said you're super silent. You can go through neighborhoods, which means no one will see you coming, which means you'll get hit.
Well, that's why you wear high vis, sir.
Who wears high vis? Only dorky dudes wear high vis clothes.
I'm wearing high vis right now, you son of a bitch.
That's not DOT approved right there, buddy.
Hey, that's high vis. Tell me
that is not Department of Transportation approved. There's no reflectors. Where are your reflectors at? Where's your safety vest?
Here. Hold on. Here's my reflector right here. Boom. Reflects.
Okay.
Booyah.
All right. So you're going to get hit. 1. 2, it's not better for the environment. What are we supposed to do with the batteries when they're done?
First off, battery lasts 400,000 miles. It's going to be fine. We'll figure that out when that comes.
Why do we? No, we need to figure it out now. This is what we did with cars. Look where we're at now.
They recycle batteries. Someone does it.
You cannot recycle batteries, dude.
I just read the comment. That's pretty funny.
I told you it's not how it is.
No, man, that's how it is. I don't care what you say.
No, dude, not if you're colorblind. He's got a point.
Nah, whatever. All right, moving forward.
It's not better for the environment. How is it better for the environment? I'm pretty sure you have to burn a lot of fuel to make batteries.
It gets 400,000 miles.
So a car gets more than that.
No, most people total their cars out before 200.
And you need better reasons why. The only good thing I can still do, of course we're alive. We've been alive forever. We just have a life.
You're damn straight we're alive. Shit. I just ain't talking about beer no more.
Oh, we should see. That's what we should have did our first topic about. Was beer. We'll save that for next week.
I could tell you all about Miller High Life. It's established in 1903, and it is deeply delicious.
I've never had Miller High Life.
It's all right. I mean, it's not a beer, you find at a fancy restaurant, but it is a beer you can find at the local gas station.
Why is it called Miller High Life?
Because you're living the high life. It's classy.
So why wouldn't it be at a fancy restaurant?
Well, the bottles are shaped as champagne flutes.
What? Are they really? No, they're not.
Yeah, they're shaped like champagne bottles.
Who is drinking out of those bottles? That's why you drink out of the cans.
No. Well, I like the cans because it doesn't take up as much room and it doesn't weigh a lot.
I don't like beer in cans because it tastes like can.
There's plastic on the inside.
You get a little bit of that like aluminum taste in your mouth. That aluminium taste in your mouth. Aluminum.
Shoot, you get those bottles and you leave it sitting there for a month and they get all rusty on the lip and all you're tasting is crap.
What bottle are you drinking out of?
I don't know. One that's been in a cooler for a month.
That has rust on it. Is your bottle made out of glass?
I don't buy bottles, so when I do drink them, they've been sitting a while. Someone left them.
So do you only drink domestic beer? Do you drink anything local?
There's a local brewery down in Sonoyta. They got some pretty good beer. I like theirs. A lot of the local breweries here, though, it's a little too foo-foo for me. Probably the best one in Tucson would be Drunken Monkey. It's not Drunken Monkey. What is it called? Something with a monkey. Oh, Nimbus Brewery. It's called Nimbus Brewery, but their mascot's a monkey. That's what it is. Had to think about it for a second. Story behind the monkey is they paid this guy to make a banner or whatever. It says Nimbus Brewery on it. The guy made this thing and gave it to him, and the owner said, well, it would have been better if you would have just put a monkey on it. So the guy went back and threw a monkey on it and brought it back to him. He was like, all right, that works.
And that's how they came up with the logo?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a story for a YouTube channel.
Well, it might be. I'm reading comments here. What'd you say? Was that a stutter?
You're getting sidetracked with the chat. Stop. Focus.
No, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm
Mr. Tangent. I'm Reggie with two tangents.
With two tangents?
Yes, I always tangent. We're on beer. We went from motorcycles to beer. So you only drink like Bud Light, Miller Lite?
I don't like Bud Light. I don't like Miller Lite.
Bud Platinum?
No.
What? A Coors? Are you a Coors person?
I drink Coors. I drink PBR. I drink Miller High Life.
Oh, PBR is disgusting.
Yeah, it's all right. I usually just drink whatever's cheapest, whatever's on sale, and those three, usually one of them's on sale. I'll drink it.
I feel like you need to broaden your beer horizon. Have you ever tried
the shit's too expensive. You can't drink it every day. Yes, there's better beer. It's just too goddamn expensive.
You need to drink that Kentucky bourbon beer. You ever had that?
No.
Oh, dude, I got one the other day. What? It was from Terrapin. It comes in like a pint bottle. It's 18% alcohol. Whew. I was feeling good after that.
That's a lot of alcohol. That sounds like a malt. That sounds like a malt liquor.
It was delicious. It was like beer meets bourbon in one. Oh, dude, it was good. I think the bottle cost me like $12 though. What is that on the back of your OtterBox?
Polaris.
You don't have a pop socket for your
Nah, I don't need no damn pop socket. I got fingers.
Come on, pop socket's where it's at, dude. Wait a second.
Sure?
What iPhone is that?
I don't know.
Is that that's like an iPhone 5?
No, it's like a 6 or 7. It's a small one though.
This is small. Do you need to upgrade?
I don't like the big ones.
Then
don't fit in my pocket.
Big ones. Get the X. The X is about as big as that phone.
I'll wait till I kill this one, then I'll get an X.
What's wrong with your hand? You got tiny little girl hands. You can't hold a big phone like a man.
No, I just don't want a big ass phone in my pocket. I carry like 20 other things all day. I don't need to carry another big ass phone.
Wait,
it does everything I need to do.
What is in your pockets?
Well, I usually have like pads of paper, pens, of course, because I got to take notes, cigarettes, lighter, keys, and that's enough. Pocket knife, wallet. Yeah, that's all I need.
Still feel like
Casey Neistat's trying to be the next Casey Neistat.
Oh, so have you watched any of his stuff lately?
No, I haven't.
I can't even tell you the last thing I watched of his.
Yeah. Shoot. I'm just trying to sell motorcycles and make commercials. That's all I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm. I know the feeling.
Well, I'm all right at it.
If you say so. I still can't figure out how I stumbled into this landscaping thing.
Speaking of that, I did my yard today. Trimmed the bushes, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. You did some manscaping?
No, I'm too lazy for that. I did actual yard work.
Jesus, what do you got? Like a freaking fro going on down there?
It's actually a mullet. That's what I turned it into.
Jesus.
Party in the business up front, party in the rear.
That's not fair, dude. You're married. You should at least take care of that.
Geez, enough about me.
It's always about you.
Good times. Good times.
You're not gonna say anything about your best friend?
One down's in the comments, which is awesome. Hey, you think he wants to come in on a live stream?
He doesn't do live. That's not his thing.
Oh.
He doesn't like doing live streams.
Does he? Do you still do the eating videos?
Who, me?
No.
Yeah,
I'm actually asking.
No, he doesn't. Or he doesn't want to cover the live stream. Does
Oh yeah.
Your that stupid pizza review video I did has like 2,000 views.
It worked for him.
It
worked for him.
It definitely works. You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking with YouTube and live streams. I don't think YouTube is the place for live streams. I think Twitch is a much better place for it.
I don't even know what Twitch is. I just discovered Instagram.
Are you freaking kidding me? How old are you?
37 this month.
Jesus, you're like 37 going on 48. How do you not know what Twitch is? Do you know what a video game is? Did you grow up playing Space Invaders?
Yeah.
What was your first video game?
Oh, first video game was Asteroids.
Did you own an Atari?
It was a ColecoVision.
You had a ColecoVision?
Yeah, my grandma gave it to me. It was dope.
Is it the one with the buttons?
Yeah, it had like 1 through 20 on it or something.
On the thing,
joystick.
I see those.
And it had like a whole alphabet. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is weird. Do you still have it?
No. I don't know what happened to it. I left it at my grandma's when I got my Nintendo, so I had something to play there. And I mean, who knows what happened to it? That was back when you used to have to hook it up into the little thing in between the antenna and the TV, and you had to slide the little thing over.
Did you go through the years of blowing into the cartridges? Remember those days?
Yeah, you definitely had to blow Nintendos.
You take a cartridge. Hold on. I bet you I can recreate the sound effect of a cartridge. Hold on. Watch this. I'm really good at this. Man, I just spit all in my Nintendo cartridge. It's so dirty in here.
God. I think the main reason I stopped doing videos and live streams for me was just time consuming. I had a lot of other stuff going on, and it just money talks over hobbies. And then my hobby turned into going off-roading, so my free time instead of filming was going off-road and doing this. And then maintaining this, because these take a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, I wish I lived somewhere where you could off-road, because I watched you do off-road stuff, and I'm like, man, that looks like fun.
We definitely go to some beautiful places, that's for sure.
You guys have pretty decent scenery out there.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest problem with a lot of side-by-side owners is they don't understand how much maintenance. I mean, my TRX needed maintenance. This needs way more maintenance than my TRX ever did.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, wait, what kind of motor is it? Is it a twin? Triple?
It's a parallel twin. 925 cc's turbocharged.
Okay. So what's the general maintenance besides the oil change that you have to do all the time?
Well, you got to clean the air filter a lot. I actually went out and purchased one of these particle separators. It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
It actually separates the dirt and the air, so only clean air goes to your air filter. So you don't have to clean the air filter as much. I did have to pay, a pretty freaking penny for that, but less maintenance on that. You got to hit your grease zerks at least twice a year. Of course, checking tire pressure. Blowing out your clutch cover every other ride or every ride is probably a good habit to get into.
Do you think all that stuff is worse because you live in a fucking desert?
It definitely doesn't help. Definitely doesn't help.
Here's the problem with where I live in Florida is probably 15 years ago, I could have gone off-roading wherever the hell I wanted. But it's so built up now, and all the land is owned and fenced off, there's hardly anywhere to do anything off-roading anymore.
Yeah. They're starting to close off places here in Arizona, but there's still a ton open. Reddington Road here is really popular. They're probably going to close that down soon because there's a lot of idiots up there. But when we go riding, I go out of town. I want to get away from the idiots. I want to go where I don't see anyone. Definitely like off of 83 towards Sonoyta. There's a lot of great riding out there. And then down by Bisbee, Tombstone, of course. Airvoc is awesome. There's a lot of great riding out there as well. But you're always going to have that. I mean, people close down trails all the time.
Well, who owns these trails that they're closing down? Is the state closing them down, or is it like public owned land?
So we have state, federal, and state trust land here in Arizona. All three are different. State trust land is like giving it to a farmer. So as long as you buy a state trust permit, you can actually access that property. It's $20 for a vehicle for a family, or $15 per person. So it's not like it's expensive. But you don't throw your cans out. You don't throw your trash out. You don't like leave broken parts if you do wreck. And if you respect the area, they stay open. And that goes across the board, you know, whether it's state, federal, or state trust land. I mean, if you respect the area, it only takes one bad apple to ruin it for everyone else. And that's why I think Reddington's going to get closed down. We were there like 3 weeks ago, maybe 4. Some idiot drove off the side of the mountain. His truck was at least 100 feet down the side of this hill. I'm surprised they lived. When we were going up the mountain, people were coming around blind corners sideways in their pickups. And I'm like, you guys are jackasses. Like, I'm sure they're having fun, but they're going to hurt someone or themselves. And it's just stupid.
Yeah, it causes too much liability for the land.
Well, I mean,
what about hunting?
I mean, that's why we have speed limits.
Right. Well, what about hunting? Is there a lot of hunting that goes on in Arizona, or not really? Or do you don't know?
I mean, so I'm from Illinois. Like, you talk to me about hunting, and I picture like a 10-point buck. Out here, like, people shoot little spikes when they're deer. We got elk up north, which are really nice. Turkey season up north is really nice. Actually, right here on Mount Lemmon, I can get there in like an hour and 30 minutes just turkey hunting up there. Of course, we got bear, and you can do predator hunting too. But the best season is definitely dove season. It's crazy out here with dove. There's so many birds. It's pretty unreal.
Whoa. Did you say dove season?
Yeah, dove.
You guys hunt doves? Not you, but
yeah,
people hunt doves?
Well, I hunt them too. Yeah, everyone hunts doves. I used to hunt them back in Illinois. In Illinois, we used to have to plant like a sunflower seed patch to bring the dove in. Because there's so much water, you couldn't rely on a water hole. But here, there's so little water, you just go near a water hole. We got this.
Do you eat the dove after you
Yeah.
What does dove taste like?
I mean, we wrap them in bacon.
Okay.
It's got like a chicken texture.
Is it gamey at all?
No. I mean, if you ate it just like the dove, I guess you could say it tastes a little gamey. But when I think of gamey, I think of like rabbit.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's really gamey. Deer's not really that gamey.
I love ducks.
Duck's gamey. Duck is definitely gamey. It's really greasy.
Yeah, duck is a weird meat.
Yeah, people love it.
I like it.
I'm not a big duck fan. I'm not a big duck fan.
Like chicken.
If you put duck in like some Chinese food, then I'm down because Chinese food's already greasy.
Right. Wait. Chinese food is what?
Greasy. You get noodles.
It's what? Greasy?
Yes.
That's not what you said.
Greasy.
No, it's greasy.
Greasy.
There's no Z in greasy.
It's a little extra.
That's what you should name your channel. Extra.
Extra greasy.
Greasy. Greasy.
Greasy.
What do you call those peanut butter cups that people love to eat?
Reese's?
Okay, what the heck? You say Reese's, but you say greasy. So you know, I always call them Reese's.
I'm getting a beer.
You never brought me one. Yeah, when it comes to meat, like game meat, I haven't had it in a long time. Deer meat is pretty good. And he just left. You know, he should really consider putting like a little. Hey, hey, what?
I hear you in there talking to yourself.
Why don't we? Why don't we? Why don't we? Hello, sheep. Why don't we? Why don't we? You ever had sheep?
Sheep?
Yeah.
Lamb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like lamb.
Lamb's delicious. I mean, we make Indian food all the time. That's like the #1 staple for Indian food is lamb.
Lamb.
I love that. Oh, I love that shit, man.
I've never ever had Indian food.
What?
Nope, never had Indian food.
You need to go have it, brother. Oh my God.
Here's my problem with that is I don't know somebody else who's had it at a good place because I hate trying new foods if I don't go to a place that everyone says is good because then I don't know if the food is just bad. You know what I mean?
Just find an Indian restaurant that's been open for more than 5 years and it's going to be good.
All right.
And don't look at the menu because they say things like yogurt and nuts, and it doesn't seem like it'd be good, but it actually is really good.
Yeah.
I would go and get like some chicken. What is it? Chicken. Oh, what is it? Chicken. Dang it. Oh, I can't think of the name now.
All right.
Chicken vindaloo. Chicken vindaloo. That's what it is.
Okay. I mean, let's see. They do a lot of spices and curry, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're
is that?
Oh, you'll be fine, dude.
That'll be fine.
There's. I mean, their hot is freaking hot.
Right. Is it like make your face red hot? Well, your face, not mine.
My face is always red.
It's called rosacea.
It's Rosetta.
No, that's a stone. Rosacea is a skin condition. You'll get the Hershey squirts. How would I get the Hershey squirts? Yeah. What's up?
Who the heck is the sheep?
It's one of my subscribers. Who else would it be?
He's official. No, he's offended. God, I don't have my glasses on. I can't see. I got to look at the thing like this.
I know. I've been noticing you like staring off into the distance. You're like an old pop looking at his phone. What?
Well, I don't like using my glasses. I guess
all of a sudden, I feel like you're right. Electric bikes are really important. I can't figure out why.
Back to the debate. You think you'll ever make it out to Arizona, Reggie?
Let's see. The closest I'll get to Arizona right now is which is closer, Texas or Denver?
6 to 1, half a dozen the other.
All right. The closest I'll get is Denver, Texas.
I mean, Denver, Texas.
I've never been off the East Coast, but I'm going to go to Denver next month, and then in June I'm supposed to go to Texas at the end of the month.
You driving or flying?
Flying.
So, like, the nearest Texas is like 12 hours.
Wait a second. Now that you said that, it makes no sense. Texas has to be closer. It's at the bottom of the state near Mexico, which you're near Mexico.
Yeah, but you have to go through New Mexico, and there's no direct path across.
Hold on a second. I gotta do something with this dog.
You do something with that dog.
Come on. Go lick your butthole.
Eating Mexican or eating Indian food for the first time will give you the Hershey squirts. No, it won't. Maybe.
Nah, I have an iron stomach. Oh,
I love Indian food, man.
What? Wait, do Indians cook any other like weird meats or anything, or is it all your standard?
They do like this weird cheese curd that's deep fried. It's like an appetizer.
Yeah.
It's not like a cheese curd like you would think though. Like when I think of cheese curds, I think of like Culver's, like that style cheese curd.
Yeah.
It is definitely not like that. It's a different type of cheese. It's not traditional. I think it's goat's milk cheese curd is what it is.
I haven't goat's milk in years. Wait. You have Culver's? Did you do something with that door? You have Culver's?
Yeah, we got Culver's.
Do you have Five Guys?
Yeah, we got Five Guys.
Which do you prefer, Culver's or Five Guys?
Am I buying or someone else?
You're buying. You have one choice to have a burger. They're right next to each other, so there's no problem. No wait. Five
Do
Guys.
I get a
Oh,
side? Do I get a side? Is it just the burger? If it's just the burger, Five Guys. If I get a side, it's Culver's because I don't like Five Guys' fries.
well, who has
I'll
a
take
better
cheese.
burger?
Oh, well, Five Guys got a better burger.
Yeah, Five Guys for sure has a better burger. I tried Culver's. I wasn't impressed. Are there are is there
Butter.
is there custards and milkshakes good? Because I didn't try that.
Yeah. I get that banana. What did I get? Banana salted caramel. That shit's delicious.
Well, wait. What about this though? Do you guys have Steak and Shake?
We finally did just get a steak and shake. It's at the U of A, but it's not a full menu.
Okay.
We had it in the Midwest. I know all about Steak and Shake. Their burgers are not all that. They're real thin.
Trash. Well, who has a better milkshake, Culver's or Steak and Shake?
Ooh. God, I'm gonna go Steak and Shake on that one right there, Reggie.
Really? All right. I haven't tried. I only tried Culver's once. We have like 4 or 5 of them now, and I was just like,
I like the butter burgers. You get the double bacon butter burger with some cheese curds.
See, I can't do anything that's named curds.
I like curds. Only thing better than curds is gizzards. I'm just saying.
Gizzards is good. Gizzards and liver. I haven't had gizzards.
I get about a dozen once a week from this place called Lucky Wishbone. It's delicious. They give you French toast, gizzards, and French fries.
Ooh, you put a little maple syrup on that?
No, they got a Lucky sauce. It's like a horseradish base sauce. It's delicious.
No, wait a second. I'm seeing a pattern here with the One Down's comments. Everything
What is he saying?
Give you the Hershey squirts.
Eating what?
It seems like everything he eats gives him the Hershey squirts. I wonder if he gets the Hershey squirts if he eats a Hershey's bar.
Well, there's definitely Hershey's then. I mean, that's official.
I might not squirt though.
All right, let's go back to motorcycles.
All right. Back to motorcycles.
I got to ride the new Goldwing.
Oh, okay. Oh, with the car front suspension.
With the what?
The car front suspension.
It's a double wishbone. It's a double wishbone suspension. Yes. Instead of the bike braking, like diving in the front, the whole bike just squats when you brake. That's amazing. The DCT transmission is the future. Every bike should have it.
Really? Because they've been doing DCT since like the VFR 1200 has it. The Africa Twin has it. Is it better in the Goldwing?
It's the same transmission. It's just the Goldwing has the power to now the Africa Twin for what it is by far the best dual sport ever made, especially in the DCT.
So the DCT African Sport. So if you were in the market to get Africa Sport, because I'm actually considering that.
Africa Sport? You mean a dual sport?
Yeah, the DCT or the regular clutch one.
DCT, man, it's in the right gear it's in the right gear every time. You never have to worry about clutching. It's always working and it doesn't die.
I would never think to get the DCT. How do you do parking lot maneuvers with no clutch to feather?
You don't need a clutch to feather. The machine's smarter than you.
I'm sorry. I just read the comments. Hitting the brakes on Golden would give you the Hershey squirts.
No, true story. I had 2 test rides come in. First test ride came in. The guy wanted to test ride the new Goldwing.
Okay.
I brought the Goldwing from out of the back of the parking lot. We could go on the main street and then go to the front, right? When I came out, I took this sick line. I kind of got it over on its side, felt the power, loved it. About 2 hours later, a guy came in and wanted to test ride our used Goldwing. I brought it out from the back and I almost dumped it taking the same line. Really? I was this close from throwing my leg down, and in my head I'm like, that's not going to work, and I just hit the gas and prayed that it would stand back up, and it did. I almost dropped it. That would have been sad. It had like 1,500 miles on it. It was a 2016. It was bad. But ended up selling both of them. So good day for me, I guess. Cheers.
I mean, the new Goldwings are nice looking. They're definitely. Are they going to make another one? Or do they have a version that's similar to the? Was it the FB6?
Yeah. So the F6B.
Yeah.
So in 2017 and older, they had the Valkyrie. And then they had the F6B, and then they had the Goldwing. Now it's just the Goldwing and the Goldwing Tour. So the Goldwing is just saddlebags and everything up front, and the Goldwing Tour is the saddlebags, the trunk, and everything up front.
Okay. Does the Goldwing have the short windscreen like the other one used to have, or is it the same size windscreen?
It's all electric. It's all
electrical now, so you can. Okay. And can you get the DCT in both models?
Yes. Yes.
You can get them in both. Okay. Now, what's the cost difference between the two?
I think it's like $2,000 to $3,000. Maybe it's $1,000. No, it's $1,000. It's $1,000 difference. It's $1,000 difference. Okay. I'm going off of memory here, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on $1,000.
Okay. So it's either old Accord with 2 wheels or new Accord on 2 wheels.
Well, so what's cool about the DCT is it's a 7-speed transmission too on the Goldwing, where in the manual it's a 6-speed, which is also nice. But if you put that DCT in sport mode, you're doing about 50 miles an hour, and you grab a fistful of throttle, it will pick up the front tire.
I think you sold me on getting a DCT model vehicle.
Dude, it's nice. The only one I want to get a DCT in is the CTX 700 because I think that bike is hideous.
Oh, that bike is horrible.
Dude, we sell so many of them too. It's ridiculous. Oh God, yeah.
They're so ugly. They look like a.
It looks like a sports bike and a cruiser had a baby, and that's what you got.
Yeah, it looks like a CBR 600 and a Sportster had an affair and had a legitimate child.
Have you seen the new CBs?
The 500s?
No, well, I mean, just any of the lineup. The CB, oh, dude, it's got it. You know, yeah, they're all the same. So they got the new turn signals on them. They got the halo light. It's all like old school, like futuristic styling. So it's kind of a mixture between the two, almost like a cafe, but like aliens designed it. If you were going back to like the 60s or 50s, I don't know.
I do. Wow, this is nice. I do not see. I barely see any of that bike. I've never seen that bike on the road.
The CB? Are you looking at it right now?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I remember how to do this.
So if you go to the side of the bike, if you look at the engine, they made real attention to detail to like accent out the pistons and some other options on the side, like the clutch cover.
Is this what you're talking about?
It looks really. Let me see. Yes. Oh my God, I love that bike. I love that bike.
Hey, dude, I'm freaking sold.
That bike is so sick. We sold a 1000, and me and one of the other guys nerded out on it so hard that the guy didn't want to leave because he was so nervous. It was like the first time we've seen one started. We're like taking pictures, and we're like, oh, like all over it. Like, yo,
dude,
yeah, go back to that picture.
Thing. Which one?
Go back to that picture. The one you were just on.
No, wait. This one. No, this one.
Yeah. So if you look at the side of the piston, you see how they accent it and the clutch cover and everything right there. Like, that just looks cool, dude. Like, they did a lot of, like, little things like that get me excited.
Dude, I like this bike.
That bike and then the Z900 RS are my two favorite bikes right now.
I think I've seen the Z9. I think I saw the Z900 today, actually, on my way home.
It's got to be in Cali Green, though. It's got to be in Cali Green.
Dude, this is the bike right here. I'm sorry. This bike takes the win.
Oh, my God, I love that.
Gorgeous. You know what it reminds me of? You know what other bike I love from Cowie they don't make anymore? What's it? Is it the 1200?
Yeah. Z1200.
Yeah. That's what it reminds me of.
1996 Z1200. Probably one of my favorite bikes ever made.
Dude, that's a
yep.
Dude, look at that. Look at that.
It's such a good looking bike.
Oh,
it's super underpowered to today's standards.
Yeah.
But definitely a great motorcycle.
It was a crap, dude. Now this is something I can go cross country with. But no, the other one, the 900, dude, come on. It's a parallel twin, right?
That 900 is a 4-cylinder.
Is it? Hold on, I'm trying to see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Didn't they come out? They came out with a smaller one, right?
So they have the 800, they have the Street and the Cafe. They just released. That's a parallel.
Okay, Z800
You got to do the Cafe though.
Cafe. Oh yeah, dude, you got
it. If you're gonna look at it, you got to look at the Cafe. It's way better. Oh, it's so cool.
Where is it? Where is it? Is that it right there? No, that's a Yamaha. Where is it?
Type in Kawasaki. There's videos out. I've done a commercial on it.
Yeah, I've seen it, but just 2015 Kawasaki C800 Cafe. Hold on, maybe if I do this here.
It's the 800 Cafe, or it's not the Z. It's not the Z. I'm sorry. Take out Z. Take out Z. It's not a Z800. Sorry. There you go.
Let's try it now. All right, we get the point. I'm never gonna find
it. They're both good looking bikes. I really like Cowie. They all come with wet slipper clutches, and if you don't know what that means, it's basically normally on a bike you have to pull in the clutch for every gear, or else you'll do damage. With the wet slipper clutch, as long as you're in high RPMs, you won't do damage. Now, a lot of guys will say, it doesn't do damage to my bike, whether they have a Honda or Yamaha or whatever, but it does. It does. With the wet slipper clutch, it allows you to do that with absolutely no damage, as long as you shift right. I got to rip the H2 about 3 months ago.
How's that?
That thing is retarded. Oh, I can't say that word. That thing is stupid. It is way too much power for anyone to ever need.
Oh, how much power does it have?
Well, the one they gave us the 200 horsepower one. The other one's the 300 horsepower one. We got the touring model, and it was just ridiculous.
Wait,
the best part about the bike though is when you revved it up and let off. So you're like, it just sounded amazing doing that.
They came out with that bike, and I was like, why are they doing this? This must be one of those like, look at what we can do. And then a couple of years later, they're like, here's a touring one. I'm like, wait, what?
So they have 3 modes. They have the tire doesn't come off the ground. They got one mode where the tire comes off the ground like 6 to 8 inches. Mm-hmm. And then they have you can flip it over mode. So I put it on the 6 to 8 inch mode. I'm at a stoplight. I'm in first gear. It turns green. First, fourth, that tire did not leave the ground. I only used the clutch in first gear. After that, I was just banging through gears, just ridiculously fast. So we had that bike, and we had the Z900 as a demo, unsupervised. We could be gone for 10 minutes or 2 hours. It didn't matter. We were gone about 40 minutes. I had a blast. I drove the H2 for about 30, and I drove the Z900 for about 10. I like the Z900 more, but I was just having too much fun doing goon shit.
So if you had a choice between the Z900 and Cowie Green or the CBR 1000R.
Oh, shit.
You've ridden both of them, right?
Yeah.
Which one's got more soul?
I mean, so the CB 1000 definitely has more power. The Z900 RS is definitely more comfortable. If they were given to me, I'd pick the RS. If I had to buy them, I'd pick the CB. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Well, what's the price difference? Is it a lot?
No.
All right, let's eliminate that then. If they were the same price.
Man, I mean, comfort I guess comfort always trumps. So I take the Cowie. Plus, it's got the wet slipper clutch.
Gotta go with the Cowie, dude.
But that CB is so sexy. Like, I always tell people, like, I was born a Honda guy. Like, I was born in St. Louis, so I'm a Cardinal fan. Like, I was born to be a Cardinal fan, right?
All right.
Like, I don't pick another team. My first bike was a Honda. Like, I'm always going to be a Honda guy, but I learned to be a Kawasaki guy just out of respect for the machines, especially the alone time I get with them, being able to, ride them and, do whatever I want with them. I'm it's definitely an amazing motorcycle. The Kawasaki is by far the best brand on the market right now for the street. Now,
Really?
off road, I really love Cowie. And if you look at any of your big riders before they got super famous, they were all riding Cowies. And then once they started winning, Honda or Suzuki or Yamaha comes in, they're like, here's a buttload of money, ride for us, which is a thing. But they all started off on Cowies. But I think like Yamaha is definitely leading the pack in like your dirt bike market, because they have Bluetooth to your phone now. You can set up all your settings, like mapping. You can let's say you ride in Phoenix one weekend, you ride in Tucson another. You can change the mapping for different tracks based on how they are, and you can save those in your phone. So Yamaha is definitely leading the pack as far as technology goes, but Cowie's still they're behind on technology. But all the guys that are turning out big riders all ride Cowie.
So wait. All right. So if Cowie's the king of the street and Yami's the king of the dirt, where does Honda factor in?
Honda's just your all around, reliable machine. You can make it faster, but you take away reliability.
What?
So
What?
I mean, you get
All right.
what's that?
Is Honda all right? You follow the dirt scene, right? The do you follow flat track at all, or just
Not
the
not
AMA, the Supercross and motocross thing?
I don't follow enough of it.
All right, but
Period.
you know enough about it though.
Right,
All
right.
right, right. What is the deal with Honda making boring bikes? Because at least in MotoGP, their bike is ridiculous. It's off the walls, bonanza fast, and ridiculously hard to ride. Yet all their cars, their motorcycles, they're all kind of boring. Like they're good. Don't get me wrong, but they're just
Right. So
plain
so
like.
so so Honda does doors open. Honda probably does like 2 to 3 times more R&D than any other company on the market. They just released their side by side, the Talon, right? They've
Right.
had, they had the Odyssey and the Pilot, which they turned into a minivan and a car. And
Wait,
then
did
they
they
brought out,
side by sides and turn them to minivans and cars?
well, I mean, the Honda was the first one to bring out like a cage, right? They brought out the Odyssey and the Pilot. One was a
Really, I
1-seater,
did
one
not
was a
know
two.
those two started off as side by sides.
Yeah. And they turned him into a car and a fucking minivan.
That
So
makes sense.
good
I've
job.
been in the Odyssey and it kind of seemed more rugged. Like it had like rubber floors, and I was like, this is kind of weird in here. It seems more like it should be like, ragged out and like hosed down when you're done with it.
Right. So then they came out with the Pioneer. It had the DCT transmission in it. It's a great off-road machine for what it is. I would never buy the 5-seater or the 4-seater. So stay away from that. But it's a great machine. But they just brought out the Talon. I absolutely love the Talon. Whenever this goes bye, I'll probably buy the Talon. That'll probably
Really?
be my next one. Unless Cowie comes out with something, then I might. We'll see what happens. But I really love my Polaris. I don't know. I'm going on a rant now. Damn you. But Honda does so much R&D. And I'm going back full circle. Honda does so much R&D that it takes them forever to catch up to everyone. But by the time they put some out, they do put out something reliable.
Right.
And that's the main thing with Honda, is they want it to be reliable. They never want someone to go, my Honda's a piece of junk, right?
All right.
Unless you bought a Ridgeline. But I mean, if you bought a Ridgeline, you didn't buy a truck, so don't expect it to be a truck. It does have Stone Go.
Stone Go. Ridgeline doesn't even look like a truck.
No, it doesn't. I'm gonna get another beer.
All right. He's just gonna get another beer. He tried to convince me to get a Ridgeline. I was in the market for a truck, and he was like, "Get a Ridgeline." It's not a truck. I think the Ridgeline is on like a unibody suspension. Doesn't even make any sense. I can't believe he's getting another beer. How many beers he's gonna have? If I look real quietly, you won't notice. He's gone for off. I think he's going to the bathroom too. You know, he's got to come up with a new plan. He needs to get some sort of device that allows him to keep his. You need a mini fridge.
What'd you say?
You need a mini fridge.
I got one.
You need one in your.
It's in the garage.
No, you need one in the Razor.
I got a cooler. I mean, that works.
That's where you should put your beers.
I don't have any ice. All right. So
look, Mr. Random's in the chat. He just called your junk trunk. Is he talking about your booty or is he talking about your Razor?
I don't know. Thanks for looking at my booty, though. Appreciate you. Jesus Christ. If he's a Razor hater, it's okay. There's a lot of them out.
Why would they be Razor haters for? Did you just disappear?
Yeah, I did. I had a phone call show up.
The Ridgeline. Yeah, the Ridgeline is a junk truck. He actually tried to talk me into getting one.
Who, me?
You, yeah.
I thought it'd be funny. How come I can't come back?
You're right here in the chat. What are you talking about?
Oh, wait.
Whoa, what's that? I see things. Is that a dildo?
Yeah. No, that's a part of my roll cage.
No, it's on that table right there.
Oh, right there?
No, keep going. Yeah, that. What's that?
I don't know.
That's a dilder.
It's a dilder? All right. Fair enough.
Fair enough. Okay.
All right. So let's go back to motorcycles.
How do you keep doing that?
What's that?
Like how you keep doing that.
Let's go back to motorcycles.
That's all you've talked about.
I keep talking about them all day. That's all I do. People always come up to me and they're like, I feel like I'm wasting your time. And I tell them, ma'am or sir, I'm like, instead of a water bottle in my hand, it's a beer, and I'm doing the same thing. And they feel a little bit better. Dear
God, what did I enter? Dude, Mr. Random, you've entered. First of all, we need to come up with a name for this thing if we're going to keep doing this. You need to figure out how to log into your Beer 30 account.
You want to post these on Beer 30 instead of your channel?
I don't know where to post them.
Well,
I don't think you want them there. All right, that we need a name for this thing.
The name is what do we call this one?
What do we call? That's the name. What do we call this one?
No, what did we call this chat?
Long Overdue.
That's what it's called. Long Overdue.
So I should just rename this one Long Overdue Episode 1.
Yep, Long Overdue Episode
that works
1.
All right. Back to motorcycles. Would you ride an electric Goldwing or the gas Goldwing?
Well, wait a minute. No, Goldwing is not meant for in-town use. It would be gas, you asshole. Electric bikes are for in-town use, and you know that.
All right, fine. A 250 CRF 250L or a zero equivalent?
Oh, wait. First off, one's a dual sport. Oh, you mean like the off-road, the dirt bike, the dual sport dirt bike electric? Oh, yeah, I take that any day of the week. First off, the 250L is an underpowered turd.
But I thought Honda spends a lot of time R&Ding all their things.
Yeah, they haven't changed that bike in like a decade. They did their R&D. They'll sell it for another decade before they change it. Now, if you said the 450L, an electric bike, I'll take the 450L any day.
I forgot they came with the 450L.
The 450L is sick. It's like 48.
When is Kawi going to come out with something to compete with that?
Well, they have the KLX 250.
Nah.
which is it's underpowered compared to the 250L, but it's a better looking bike.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
I think Kawasaki is going to focus its market to the side-by-side community. They have the Teryx and they have the Mule. They're the only two on the market with a 3-year warranty. I like to see them come out with the sports side-by-side.
Because I'm in the market. I'm in the market to get rid of the bike and get something a little bit more toyish.
Well, I mean, if I was you, Reggie, where you live, I would get something with snorkels, and I would go down to the mud pits. I would get like a 2-seater Teryx. I put like 5-6 foot snorkels to where they stick like at least 2-3 feet over the roof, and I would go in the mud pits. Get some long travel suspension on it.
I gotta look this up.
Put some 44s on it.
If I'm gonna get a side by side, I might as well just go buy a Jeep Wrangler, dude.
Oh God, no! First off, you can't go as fast. Second off, you're gonna cry when you damage it. Third off, you're gonna spend 10 times the money just to get it to do what that Teryx could do in the mud.
Oh, I'm trying to look up a Teryx right now. I'm at Teryx.com.
No, it's Kawasaki Teryx.
Isn't that these look like little RC cars?
Yeah. How are you spelling Teryx?
Tarxxax.
No.
Kawasaki Teryx.
TerYx.
We got a Rossi one and a Fox one. 2019 Teryx side by side by Kawasaki.
2-seater. You don't need a 4-seater. You ain't got kids.
Oh, it's a UTV.
Yeah, you should go down the mud bogs with you. I mean, if I lived in Florida, that's all I'd have. I wouldn't have a turbo razor. I'd have me a mud swamper.
Aggressive front end style. Optimum setting on Fox Podium 2.0 shocks. Kawasaki strong 3-year limited warranty.
Only ones on the market give them 3 years. Everyone else is 6 months.
Wow, that's a huge difference.
Well, I mean, you can extend it. Like this one, I got 5-year extended warranty on it because I know I don't take it to Walmart. I'm hoping to break it. So by the warranty, it's cheaper.
You know, if I got one of these, I technically I can drive it all over my town on the road.
Can you make them street legal there?
No, I'd only be able to. In my town has a rule where you can drive golf carts through the whole town. So I could just drive it.
Golf carts and side-by-sides are different.
No, it's fine. There's a guy who drives something similar to this Teryx. There's a guy that actually drives a Razor in my neighborhood. He just drives down the road right by the cops. It's no big deal. I'm like,
well, fuck yeah, I like your town.
It's not that big a town, though. How fast do these things go?
The Teryx it tops out at like 50.
This seems like similar to the UTV we got that we use for landscaping. Well, that one only tops out at like 25, 30. It's a diesel. What kind of motor is in this?
It's got like an 800cc. It's a mid-engine, so it sits right in between the driver and the passenger.
I don't want the engine in between me. Here, look.
And that makes it harder to flip.
I'm not flipping it. I get that one right there.
People make it look easy. Hold on, let me click on that. Oh, that's a YXZ. Now, if you're getting the 2019, it's worth it. Anything before 2019, you got to do a lot of upgrades. The problem with the YXZ is that it's like being in traffic with a clutch. You got to constantly shift.
Oh, what? Why? Because it just has no power?
No, it's because when you're off-road, you don't stay in one gear. It's not like driving a car.
Yeah, you do. You just pop it in you plop it in like fifth and let the torque do the rest.
That's not how that shit works.
That's what I used to do in my Jeep when I learned how to drive it. I was like, wait a second, I can just plop this bitch in third and let it roll.
We're clicked on you.
Are we? I clicked on you. Hold on. Present to everyone there.
All right, there you go.
All right, there we go.
All I saw was your dumbass logo.
Well, at least I made my logo, Mr. I freaking ginked my moto from. I feel like that's from a children's book.
I don't know what it's from, but I love it. It's an alligator.
I'm pretty sure it's from it's I used to read it as a kid. Was it Lionel the Crocodile?
Why is he wearing a human shirt? Hmm?
I can't even spell crocodile.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this right here is what that little dude is based off of.
How long we been live?
What, you want to stop?
How long we been live?
All right, look, all right, look. This is what we'll do. We'll end the stream here. We'll
That's
go
what
off.
you say? My logo looks like, you some bitch? My logo don't look like that.
Actually, your logo looks more like this right here.
I'm waiting.
Oh, I'm trying to find it.
I'm waiting. I'm just waiting to see what you got for me. You don't remember what my logo looks like.
There we go. Here we go. I mean, it's pure copyright infringement what you're doing here. You know, it's just a shame.
So that's the shirt, but put a human on it.
It's a reverse Lacosta. It's very freaking weird. Is there a human on your logo?
Yes. Here, watch. How do I turn off my camera? There. There we go.
Oh my god, it's a reverse Lacosta shirt.
Yeah. That's what's up.
All right, well, that learned something new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hate.
Let's end the live stream.
You want to end it? All right,
yeah,
folks. We want to thank you for tuning in and tuning out. I hope you had a couple beers. I know I did. If you have any questions, put them down below.
You gotta finish the other stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channels.
We have to tell you that because you're dumb and you don't know how to do it.
No, they're smart peoples. We just appreciate that you watch the live stream. Most of all, me and Reggie hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, bye.